Gonna find a devil in the end zone. Gonna take my dogs to the Super Bowl. Gonna find a devil in the end zone. I got a route running the flag. Touchdown with the snag.
What's going on, people?
What up? What's really good? Riding with my dogs.
Got a Fanny? Got a Fanny?
I got some dogs.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, ladies? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, sir.
Yes. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Special Thursday night edition.
Special. Football is back. Is it back?
Football's back.
Kinda. For like two drives?
Maybe a couple plays.
Okay. Not even a drive?
Plays.
Okay, all right.
Plays.
So we want to welcome y'all to Can't Argue With That. My name is Alfonso.
It's your boy Ryan.
And we can't argue with that.
Sure.
So we need to break it open with our fantasies, and you need to let them know what we have available for the watching public. And first and foremost, I want y'all to like, share. Let me share this to the group before you let it go.
Like, share, and like, please.
Let me see.
Yes.
Let me see. I got you.
Got it? You got it?
Oh, I got you. All day. I got you right now, too.
Yeah.
Right now. Your page. Yep.
Well, like you said, fantasy football is going to be coming up real soon.
Yes, sir.
Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with
and
that.
We actually have a spot open still. If you would like to play fantasy football, let us know.
Let us know. All you got to do is go ahead and put your email on this page or put it on the previous page that you post that you posted, and you're in there.
Yeah.
It's just that easy. Fantasy football.
Once again,
One more
if you
spot.
want to play fantasy football, let us know.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Marcus? What's going on, Isis? What's going on? All y'all watching. So I want to bust it wide open.
So let's go ahead and get to it, man. We got football back, man. So let's go ahead and let's get on to it, man.
All right.
First things first, man.
Yes, sir.
What are you most excited for this upcoming football season, man? What is it that you're looking forward to?
Man, I'm just like everyone else, man.
Okay.
I want to see Jarvis Landry battling with Odell on the low. And I want to see Baker delivering it.
Okay.
And I want to see the defense cutting up.
Okay.
And I want to see Kareem Hunt come in about halfway through the season.
Okay.
And
I forgot they got Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Storylines,
exactly.
Man. Storylines. Okay.
Yeah. So that's very interesting. So I don't know what to do with all that, man. I don't know what to do with all that. But what's your most interesting thing, or what's your most exciting thing to see this season? Excuse me.
You know, I am ready to see the Browns. But you want to know who else I can't wait to see?
What's going on?
Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
You know Gruden, man. Gruden's so extra, man. It's always something. And I don't know if you heard his most recent comments. But there's a certain player in camp that's caught his eye who Gruden says has a chance. He likes him. Which means he might get some playing time this year.
Really?
Guess who it is?
Who?
It's everybody's favorite player. Everybody's favorite joke.
Richie Incognito?
Nathan Peterman.
Oh, whoa.
Nathan Peterman looking good in practice.
He really don't like David Carr.
Hey, he looking good in practice.
He really don't like Carr.
He looking good in practice.
Man, that's horrible.
He looking good in practice.
Do you know anything about that? Is he looking good in practice? Like, what?
He's looking good in practice enough for him to go on record and say that he's playing pretty well.
Okay.
He's just excited for him. So, That being said, you're excited for the Browns.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Raiders.
No, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, what is your outlook for the Raiders? So, I want to know a final record.
My Raiders, I'm going to go, they look like a 6-10 type of team?
Yeah. Okay.
Where'd they go? 4-12 last season?
Yeah.
So that's an improvement.
It is. Most definitely.
Gradual improvements, you know?
Yeah.
What about you and your Browns? What do you think? Because a lot of people think the Browns might go to the Super Bowl. So you predict them to go to the Super Bowl? Or you think it temper the expectations?
Yeah, most definitely. You have to. I'm going to take it down to about 8-8. About 8-8. 8-8.
8-8?
Yeah. 50%.
9-7 possibility?
You want 9-7, or are you asking me to get 9-7?
I'm asking, do you think 9-7, like a winning record, is a possibility?
It's most definitely a possibility.
Okay.
I mean, they're loaded. They're loaded. I can't lie. And as well, what I was thinking initially was I was hearing all the headlines about Odell, about all their skill players and all their mids, and I was like, where the bigs at? But I researched and I was like, wow. They have too many offensive linemen, so they had to sign. They had to trade an offensive lineman for a defensive lineman,
right?
Because they have a surplus of offensive linemen.
Right.
So, and that's the key. Because back in the day when I played semi-pro football for a few weeks,
right,
we had all the Raws players, You know what I mean? From around here, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, we're gonna cut up. And then first game came,
but y'all were lacking that oomph, that something.
No, not the oomph. Just fat boys.
Yeah, the oomph.
Okay, all right, yeah. We were lacking fat boys. So,
right.
Yeah, so that's very important. Very important.
So
very important.
You know, we've talked a little about Antonio Brown's Raiders.
Yeah.
BJ's Browns. Mm-hmm. Did you know that neither one of them is no longer the highest paid receiver in football?
I mean, a guy was holding out, but I know he's not the highest paid receiver.
You know, there's $100 million receiver. Did you ever think you would see the day?
Good Lord.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
I was trying not to give Dak that much.
right. The quarterback. You're
like, for real though, I know that Dak is in his room talking to his agent. Agent, I love you, man. We gonna get this money. We gonna get this money. We might not get it this year. We might not get it next year, but we gonna get this money.
Because every day that goes by, you don't sign him, the price goes up.
Exactly.
It only
and you remember one of my previous shows, I was urging them to please go ahead and sign somebody right now, because they're gonna set the market. Oh, and I heard Stephen Jones say, he said the stupidest remark I've ever seen. He said, we're not gonna be market setters.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Like, if you're a market setter, you're paying the lowest price. So you want to be a market setter, right?
Yeah. You actually do want to reshape the market.
Yeah, you want to say, hey, Dak is worth 60, 70,000. Oh, I mean 70 million? Oh, we good. You know what I mean?
Right.
We good. And then whatever you go, you got to go 75, 80, 90, whatever.
Right.
But now we got to go 200 million. Look like
good Lord, he's about to get paid.
That will be the highest paid quarterback in the league, in the history.
No, he'd be the highest paid player.
Player in history, exactly. Highest paid player, highest paid quarterback.
So strange. You do need to reset the market and say no. No, back to the guy who did reset the current market. Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
You know, Saints receiver. They don't have too many options. You know, other than Thomas. But how do you feel about Thomas getting paid? And most importantly, how do you feel about Thomas getting paid when y'all do have a receiver that's up for contract talks too?
You know the worst thing about it is?
Oh man!
While Michael Thomas was most productive this year,
yeah,
he's only made 2 Pro Bowls. Guess how many Pro Bowls Amari's made?
Please say he never made the Pro Bowl.
Man, Amari's made 1 more than him.
3.
He's made 3 Pro Bowls,
which is worth the extra 33% worth of his contract. So he should get like $120 million deal.
Yeah, I was thinking about $150 million. Really.
right.
Not talking for my Cowboys. Right. I want him to take dirt cheap on the front end, high on the back end. You know what I mean? Under the table, man. Under the table.
Right. So
Yeah, man.
So Michael Thomas.
No, not Brady. Hey, Hassan said who? Brady? No, we're saying Dak. Brady has his wife Giselle, so you know that he's gonna take some discounts here and there.
Haircut.
She's the highest paid model in history.
Yeah.
So why would you need to make money?
Right.
I don't need to be the breadwinner. I'm the daddy.
Speaking of Cooper and players who were trying to get paid, one of his. Let me see. We already talked about Dak. Want to get paid. Talk about Cooper wants to get paid. Let's go to the other guy want to get paid. Zeke. Zeke has been a no-show, and he's now into the stage of his holdout, in which he's costing himself money. I believe $40,000 a day.
Yep.
Which hit the sounder. Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Good Lord.
But guess what? I'm sure he's enjoying himself. He's getting in tip-top shape down there in Cabo, right?
Cabo?
Gotta be getting in shape in Cabo, right?
I guess so.
He's probably not getting in trouble.
No, he's not getting in trouble.
No,
honestly, Zeke has more of a probability, and they know that. he has more of a probability of getting in trouble in the U.S. where all these fans are clamoring, and he's a Cowboy.
Right.
So it's like, see, oh man, let me talk to him, and then if he messes up anything, oh, let me sue his behind.
Right. Right. So
can't argue with that.
Don't.
Don't.
Right. So when it comes to Zeke and Cabo, you know, me personally, I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but the thought of him,
You're on the low. You are.
him.
All you haters are Cowboys fans on the low. Let me say it for the camera. All you haters are Cowboys for the low on the low, as well as all you guys have been Cowboys fans.
It's not true. It's not true. Zeke is not getting paid. Exactly. He's not getting paid. Not only is he not getting paid, he's costing himself money every day that he doesn't show up.
Very true.
So, before we get off of this, let me ask you: is Zeke gonna show up prior to y'all's first game?
Most definitely, because honestly, with his...
So he's not gonna miss them game checks.
No, because with all of his off-field transgressions, as well as Jerry Jones' undying support, he'll probably show up. He won't miss more than 2 games. He won't miss more than 1 game. Put it that way. He might.
He's gonna miss a game.
He may try to hold out more. I mean, he might try to hold out. Jerry might not. Jerry might play hardball. Might play chicken. You know what I mean? They might play chicken. And chicken might get somebody hit in the road.
Right. Jeez.
But yeah, man.
So
I don't know. We'll see.
So we will see. Zeke is a very fluid situation.
Exactly.
You know. So.
Calvin's talking about trading. Everyone's talking about Zeke getting traded.
No,
Zeke's not
that's
getting
not
traded.
realistic.
That's not. No,
it's not
getting traded.
realistic. So
Not getting traded.
I'm sorry, it's just not.
No.
But
we didn't trade up to get him 4th in the draft.
Right.
To a running back, mind you, running backs that we can get from
Wendy's
and Applebee's.
So
the Patriots got a running back from Wendy's.
All right.
You know what I mean? So
this is the thing, though.
Shout out to a song.
Let's hypothetically talk about what a Zeke trade would look like, though, right?
All right.
So they trade Zeke in hopes of what? Drafting another Zeke? I'm just not seeing the logic.
Melvin Gordon?
It's Melvin Gordon
and the quarterback, maybe?
Touche.
Melvin Gordon, quarterback. What's up?
Touche. So, speaking of Gordon, okay? Gordon's holding out, too.
Yeah.
And he actually went as far as saying that he wants to be traded. Chargers say, that's cool, you want to be traded. Maybe the Thunder should have taken a page out of this playbook. Said, no, we're not trading you.
Exactly.
So, what do you think is going to happen with Gordon? Do you think he's going to show up to camp, pull a Le'Veon Bell, or do you think he's going to get traded?
I mean, it all depends on how he manages his money. Because he wants to hold out, but I don't think he can afford to hold out.
This is the thing when people say that, though, how you manage your money. No matter how well I manage my money, if I'm owed something and the only thing I have to do is show up, you do realize the only thing he has to do is show up. He doesn't have to take any carries, just show up and he gets paid. Then, but...
Well, everybody's showing up then.
Everybody's showing up there, except Zeke and Gordon. Right. So, other team in AFC West, Tyreek Hill is back. Much to many people's surprise, mine included. I personally thought that he was going to miss at least. I personally thought he was going to miss at least 6 games, being that personal conduct policy is 6 games.
Exactly. But you know, there's no precedent in the NFL. You know, they just go fly by the seat of their pants.
It is.
Hey, you get 10 games. You get 1 game. You get no games. You get suspended. You get blackballed from the league.
Right.
And you just can't play. You want to sign him?
Yeah.
No, don't sign him.
Yeah.
Don't sign him. Yeah, that's
so.
what it is.
So, well, he is back, and I'm not lying. I was kind of hoping he was out for selfish reasons, though, because that offense is kind of nasty with Tyreek Hill in the lineup, man. It was gonna be hard without Hill.
Exactly.
But with him, man, it just makes it that much harder,
Yeah.
So that's really one of those things where I was like, man. But he is back, and they are. But they didn't have him the last 9 games of the season, including playoffs. They went 7-2 without Hunt, and still had the best offense. So, what are your expectations for the Chiefs now that Hill is back?
They're most definitely the most prized offense in the AFC West. I would say that wholeheartedly. But however,
I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you think they're the best offense in the league? Who has the best offense in the league?
You saw? Look at the camera.
What are you pointing at?
The Cowboys.
Cowboys have the best offense in the league?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Who's your best offense in the league?
Chiefs. Chiefs are the best offense.
No Browns love?
No, the Browns are not the best offense. Browns have been horrible for our entire lives, and I'm supposed to think that there's no. I gotta see it. No.
Very true. So I got a question for you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you 2 questions. First, I'm gonna give you A, B. You're starting a franchise, okay? Where you're starting your fantasy. Okay. But it's not fantasy for sport points. Okay. This is for your franchise. So you have to deal with their on and off field conduct. Odell Beckham or Antonio Brown? No. I'm gonna say Antonio Brown or Juju Smith-Schuster. Interesting.
Wait, so like I have to choose one?
Yeah, Antonio Brown or Juju Smith-Schuster? No? Okay, no Juju Smith-Schuster. Okay. No. So you want to be recorded in your
locker room? Those two. Give me the Hall of Fame talent over Juju Smith, who's hasn't been the number 1 target, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Odell. And
Juice Landry?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Okay. So Landry and Odell, same team. Okay. Who would you start off your franchise with? I'm gonna give you my answer quickly.
If given a choice between those two, give me Landry.
Exactly.
Because their production is similar.
Landry's is more.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. And
he has more catches.
And he definitely doesn't have the same off-field sort of on-field level of shenanigans, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Calvin said best offense in the league is Cleveland Browns on paper, and the Patriots when the game is on the line. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. But the game is not played on paper.
It's played on the field.
And
there's only one ball.
True.
And there's a lot of mouths to feed.
Exactly.
There's a Hunt. Mm-hmm. There's a Nick Chubb. There's Dave Njoku, the tight end. There's Antonio Callaway, the third receiver. Mm-hmm. Juice Landry and Beckham. Are they? Who's number 1? Who's number 2 though?
I mean, for all intended purposes, it's going to be Odell at first.
At first.
Until
you notice that the target's going to Juice Landry.
Exactly.
And then we will see how that
honestly, being real with you, I honestly think that he's going to... Odell makes these circus catches, but I really think that Baker Mayfield is going to get rapport with Jarvis Landry. Just being real with you.
Because he's not going to complain.
Because he's not going to... Basically, because his personality, like, he seems like a really cool guy. Odell seems like he might be cool, but he might be an a-hole. You know what I mean?
You want to know the fun thing about it is, Landry and Beckham, similar hair styles. Like, no one really knows that because Landry's quiet.
Exactly.
But they look kind of similar.
Used to
before you cut it off.
Now Odell is like Z.
Right.
Now Odell is like Z.
Right.
But everyone is saying Odell. Everyone's saying Odell.
Right.
On the page,
so, talk about all of these receivers, okay? Mm-hmm. Who is the best receiver?
I'm going with D-Hop all day, undisputed.
Hopkins as number 1 receiver?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Mine, I would have to go with the quiet assassin for the Falcons.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what's the dude from oh man, I can't think. You know what I'm talking about, Cardinals.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I thought you mentioned that. I was like,
Larry,
quiet assassin.
Legend.
That's the only quiet assassin I know. Yeah.
But that's what I go with as the best receiver. Julio Jones, size, speed.
Okay.
Not to mention, I'll never forget that game that he had against us.
What did he do? Tell him what he did.
12 catches, 300 yards, and 2 secondary players cut. When I talk about a bad weekend.
Yeah. So I got a question for you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
So, and I gotta go old school. So there's 3 receivers that aren't signed.
Okay.
In my opinion,
Okay.
I think Crabtree,
Okay.
Chad,
Chad who?
Ocho Cinco,
Okay. Who's the third one?
and
Randy Moss. Randy Moss.
Hey, Randy Moss caught a pass from Tom Brady on the first day of training camp, and it was nice. Did you see it?
Oh man.
It was nice.
Okay.
It was really nice. It was legitimately nice. But yeah, I mean, T.O. can't play, can he?
I don't think Hall of Famers can play football anymore.
I know you got to be retired for 5 years, or 5 or 6 years, but who's to say that you can't come back?
I just don't think you can come back.
But most people aren't in shape to come back once they make the Hall of Fame.
T.O.'s in shape to come back.
Exactly. There we go. So we're gonna see what happens.
We're not gonna see. Do you remember Seattle signed him and cut him because he was still dropping passes?
Yeah. Dropping them with more consistency.
Oh jeez.
So let's get back to these. Let's get to these Panthers. So y'all got a lot of moving parts lately.
A lot of moving parts. Man, we're loaded up. We got Gerald McCoy, 6-time Pro Bowl tackle from Tampa Bay.
And you got Trey Boston.
Trey Boston. He's about to be our starting free safety.
$3 million. Nice little modest contract.
1 year though.
So 1 year.
Cool,
Yeah,
I'll pay whatever for a year.
That's a modest contract. That's cool. Very cool.
Pay you.
Very
I'll
cool.
pay you whatever for a year.
Most definitely.
Most importantly though, we got our quarterback back.
What is that?
And he's healthy.
Who's that? Who's that?
Cam. Oh, don't worry. Sound effects will be coming real soon.
Oh, Lord.
Cam theme song coming back real soon. But Cam is back, healthy, throwing the ball deep.
Oh, yeah, and I got somebody who was protecting Cam.
Yeah.
Ryan Khalil, he went ahead and retired from y'all.
Yes.
And then the Jets call him, boop, so you can come out for $8 million? He's like, I'm already in y'all's locker room.
Right. What's up?
But tell him about his chronic injury history.
Yeah, Ryan Khalil spent most of, I believe, 3 of the last 4 years. He's missed at least 4 games for us.
So you're paying him $8 million for 3/4 of the season, max?
Well, because they have a young quarterback, right? Sam Darnold. They have a highly paid running back, Le'Veon Bell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all about giving them some confidence in someone who can lead them.
All right, so
Yeah.
you clowned your boys. Says y'all need wide receivers ASAP. Who you got?
We're pretty good at receiver. DJ Moore, his second year coming up, he led all rookies in receiving yards. Curtis Samuel, he's looked fantastic in camp.
Nice.
This is his third year coming up, and he's healthy, so not worried about it. Not to mention Greg Olsen, the All-Pro tight end, is back. I mean,
Like Jason Witten's back?
Jason Witten's back, except Greg can actually run faster than a 5.0.
I can't argue.
Now I'm saying Greg is fast, but he's faster than a 5.0. Though.
I got you. Most definitely.
So yeah, I'm cool with it.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
We went ahead and talked about your boy.
Yeah.
Talked about quarterback. So my question is, we got a guy who is suited and booted. His body has gotten like 20 pounds heavier.
Okay.
And I don't know.
What we talking about, Tom?
No. Well, his 40 got faster. His unofficial 40 got faster.
No, I saw Tom run.
It's unofficial. So
it was faster. He ran a 5.9, now he ran a 5.8. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It's faster.
Yeah. But what I'm talking about is
who's that?
Your boy Lamar Jackson's looking beefy.
Lamar Jackson.
He looks like he's ready to handle the whole NFL.
Okay.
By himself.
Good for him.
He needs to.
I ain't never seen nobody put the whole team on his back.
Oh, shit. We play that.
Put the whole team on his back.
Put the team on his back, though.
Right.
Get off me.
So, Lamar Jackson.
Get off me, little boy.
So, John Harbaugh says that Lamar Jackson is going to break Cam Newton's record of 139 carries in the season, which of course he already did because he had 147 carries in 6 games last year. Exactly. But he said should you take the over or under on carries that Jackson had last year, he said definitely take the over, and you can quote me on that.
All right.
So, let me ask you this. Do you think that the Ravens and Lamar Jackson can revolutionize the game of football by incorporating more option and quarterback running schemes in a pro football setting.
Well, Tim Tebow made it to the playoffs.
He did get to the playoffs.
Yeah, and he beat the Steelers in the playoffs using that same mentality. So I think that, honestly, being real with you, I think they're watching a lot of game film thinking, our guy's faster than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then pretty soon, our guy's bigger than that.
Right.
So, well, he's already bigger than that.
Right.
But I think they possibly can.
Yeah, and
as long as he stays healthy.
I definitely agree with you. And as far as a lot of people saying, oh, you can't do that, quarterback's going to get hurt, do this. What if the Ravens, know in this new day and age of sports, all these teams are thinking outside the box now. What if they're thinking, we don't need him to be healthy past his rookie contract, though? Like, think about it. Let's use him up for 5 years.
DeMarco Murray.
Right, use him up for 5 years. Like,
DeMarco
give him
Murray
20, 25 carries, he gets hurt, he get hurt. Right?
Exactly.
Give it a shot.
Exactly.
Give it a shot, give it a chance.
Yes, sir. But next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead. We need to speed up because I need to watch this game.
Okay.
I need to watch the old man walk off the field at least.
Okay.
So Hall of Famers, of course.
Right.
Don't disrespect. Shout out to Hall of Famers.
The football players top 100 rankings came out.
Oh, we gonna do that next week, Cal. He talking about the quarterbacks in the league. We got
that.
We got next week.
Killer Cam gonna be number 1 on the list. Speaking of quarterbacks, there are 15 quarterbacks ranked on the top 100 list, ranked by players, and Dak was not a top 15 quarterback as ranked by his peers. How do you feel about that?
I feel like there's a lot of personal vendetta in that. So
what's the personal vendetta in that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
It can't be Cowboy hate because the NFL team with the most players in the top 100 was Cowboys.
Well,
Cowboys had 8 players in the top. In the top 100.
Because you can't argue with the Cowboys roster.
Argue with that.
That's why.
Well, we can argue that Dak is not a top 15 quarterback, though, can't we now?
Don't stack your.
Paper stack.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting on to it. Number 1 ranked player in football is one Aaron Donald. Is Aaron Donald the number 1 ranked player in football? If according to your rankings, would you have Aaron Donald ranked 1?
They say better abs, better athletes, and you told me that he had a 6-pack. So that contributes to me saying. Just to be real with you, I see the game film, and to be real with you, I was thinking that they would say Khalil Mack because I've seen the game film and I saw him on the Oakland Raiders, and then I saw him the first week.
Week 1.
The first week.
I was like, they traded him?
Yeah. But we were always like they traded him, and then John Gruden says, "Dang, we need a pass rush." Let's walk off the court right now.
Gruden says, "Man, we need a pass rush," but at least we got Peterman.
Yep.
Right.
So let's go ahead and break this down. Let's go ahead and close out, man.
Break it down.
I just want to ask you your expectations for Atlanta Falcons, man.
Falcons had a bit of a down year last year. Playing in the all-competitive NFC South. Got Saints, Panthers, Bucks, Falcons.
Yeah.
I think the Falcons are a good enough team, but I see them as a 8-8, 9-7 type team. Fringe.
You're saying that because they're in your conference. That's why you're saying that.
No, I'm saying that based off they play the Saints twice, Panthers twice. So that's 4 L's real quick. And then whoever else they play, if they have a great rest of the season, they go 10-2.
True.
They're 10-6. So
I get that.
What about you? What do you think about the Broncos this upcoming season? What do you think about Joe
Flacco?
Joe Flacco's back with a vengeance.
Wow.
Contract year. Contract year. John Elway has thing for quarterbacks who are 6'6" and taller.
Exactly.
He definitely has a type.
Well, I'm just hoping that him and Emmanuel Sanders can develop a great rapport and hopefully do something. I'm looking for
the silver lining.
Yeah, because I'm looking.
I got the silver lining.
I'm looking at 9-7.
I got the silver lining.
7-9.
Got the silver lining for them. They still have that bad man, Von Miller.
Very true. Where did he get ranked at?
I think he was number 8 or 10.
Okay. They respected him.
And I'll never forget Vaughn for what he did to us in the Super Bowl.
So shoot, man.
So man,
I
we
think
did it, man. We ready. Thank you for watching. Thank you for
thank y'all
tuning
for
in.
watching. Thank y'all for watching. Can't argue with that. As well as we have one more spot left in our fantasy.
Fantasy football.
Go ahead and post this video, post your email, and you will get that email. As well as Chucktown Bar and Grill. Chucktown Bar and Grill, we have a draft party on the 12th. That's on a Monday, Blue Monday, but we're going to turn up on a Monday. DJ Q-Ram, holla at me, let's go.
Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
Paper stack, paper stack. Paper stack, paper stack, paper stack, paper stack, paper stack.
Yes, sir.
We cool, bro.
All right.